Hey, how's it going? Back with another unboxing, one that I've been looking forward to for a while now, and that is Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, or Gonjiam. It's a Japanese found footage film. I've heard nothing but good things. It's one that's escaped me, so I've never actually watched it. So let's get it unsealed and have a look. It's a limited edition from Second Sight. It's a Blu-ray, so a Blu-ray set, and I can't wait to get into this one. It came this morning, a little bit earlier than release date. I was expecting it Monday on release date, but I've managed to have it here. Bit of a scrape there, but I'm not going to worry too much. Lovely artwork. It's got the J-card wrapped around. Not many special features really, but you know, there's a few, like an audio commentary and Fear of the Unknown, archive featurettes, beginning of the rumours, the new faces. So there is a few featurettes on there, to be fair. Maybe they're long ones, that's why there's not so many listed, but it does come with a 70-page booklet with new essays and 6 collector's art cards, as well as this rigid slip box. So you've got your J-card there, that's the art underneath. Wow, that's pretty gruesome. And then you got your stuff in there, you got your front, certificate 15, and there's your side. So let's get the contents out and have a look. Yeah, I literally don't know much about this apart from it's a haunted asylum found footage film. Should be really cool. Oh, that's actually just a part of the artwork, so that wasn't a scruff on the rigid slip box. That's brilliant to know. Here's a look at it. Black amaret case, same as what was on the back of the J card, apart from you have that image from the back of the rigid slip box underneath the special features text. There's some of the specs. 1080p presentation, DTS HD master audio 5.1. It's Korean, sorry, not Japanese. It's a Korean horror film. Korean with English subtitles. Main feature 94 minutes, region B. Yeah, the Koreans really do some good, like, scary horror films. Sorry, not the camera bit there. They do some really good, like, creepy stuff. I forget what, Satan's Slaves, that was good, and Satan's Slaves 2, the remakes on Shudder. Even the original Satan's Slaves from the 70s is a good movie. And there's some other good stuff like the Koreans have done as well. Really, like, they have a good knack for, like, the creepy aesthetic, you know, with like weird faces and ghouls and things like that. So really looking forward to this one. If it's anything like the found footage films Grave Encounters, I'll be in for a good time, because I love Grave Encounters and Grave Encounters 2. They're two of my favourite found footage films. Well, especially the first one, the sequel not so much. But if Gonjiam Asylum is along that lines, but like a Korean version, I'll be more than happy. Maybe it's completely different, but there you go. There's the amaret case. Get your postcards. Got the little slip on. I'll probably just end up tearing this because it irritates me. I have no like need to keep that around the art cards. Some people might be a bit like, whoa, you're tearing part of your set, but it's a little bit of white banding. That's a nice art card. There's that one. Wow, this does look creepy as hell. This looks like a really good time. I'm going to throw this on soon and then I'll get a review done. And then back to it. Blank on the back. Let's have a look through the book, which is 70 pages and a really nice perfect bound book. So let's have a little look at that. Image on the back, Second Sight Films. This is a Blu-ray, as I said prior. It's not an 4K edition. There's no 4K. There's a Blu-ray. You can also get this set, which is about £30, £29.99, and you can get a standard edition, which is just the amaret case. You can pick this up for like £17.99, which is always good. So a lot of essays. Just flick through there. Another cool image. Really nicely put together book, you know, good perfect bound one. Love these things to flick through. They're durable as well, which is good. Yeah, loads of information, some cool images. The colour palette looks really nice for this film. I don't know if it's actually got, if this is just for the pictures for, you know, for the set, like for the packaging with all the red and stuff. But if the film's actually got a lot of this red tint, that would look very cool. Indeed, I will soon find out though. So it's a Korean horror, as I said. I did say Japanese at the beginning of the video. That was a mistake. I just assumed it might have been a Japanese one, but it's a Korean. So it'd be South Korean, I'd assume. Technology in East Asian found footage films. Ooh. More pics. Do you see her? I'm really looking forward to this. I hope it's a good creep fest. There we go, pretty much what you get in the book. More images, blah blah blah, acknowledgements, production credits, and stuff about the transfer, I'm sure. So nice book, lovely material, nice and thick, 70 pages, good quality paper stock, very nice. So that's what you get in the set. You get this cool perfect bound book, you get your art cards, your amare with the disc in, and then of course the rigid slip box, which is lovely. So I'll watch the film and give you guys a review on it. Hey, so just got done watching Gonjiam Haunted Asylum, Korean fan footage film. Pretty simple story. It's about this group of YouTubers who have a show on YouTube, going to places which are apparently haunted by the paranormal. So they're paranormal investigators. They set up their cameras, and there's a guy outside in a tent monitoring everything, and the rest of the crew go inside the uninhabited ruins of the Gonjiam Haunted Asylum. So they're not meant to be in there, it's prohibited, but they still manage to gain access. They sneak in there and creepy stuff starts happening. I will say one thing, I wasn't blown away by this, and to be fair, I was really anticipating this film, having never seen it before, and I'm a huge fan footage junkie. Massive fan of the Blair Witch Project original, even the 2016 one's good. Big Paranormal Activity franchise fan. I like the Borderlands. Monster Project's another good one. Exists. You know, there's a plethora of great found footage films. Even Willow Creek, I'm quite a big fan of, even though not much happens in that movie. But yeah, Gonjiam Asylum, I was a little bit let down by. Found it a little bit by the numbers, a little bit predictable. One thing I didn't like overall, I didn't think the aesthetic was creepy enough. I mean, it looked creepy at times, and there were some good scenes and some intense scenes, but each room looked very similar, very samey. Maybe it's a very low budget one, I'm not too sure. The cameras look good, like, you know, the picture quality and the clarity was very good. So I don't know what the budget is on this one. I haven't researched it. Maybe somebody can tell me before I look. But yeah, every room looked the same. A lot of typical scenarios that play out in these found footage films, like loud noise, and then and it got to the point that the screaming was actually quite comical. They just sort of screamed at the idea of these asylum inmates, ghosts being in the room, and I just didn't find it that terrifying. I mean, I won't, because I watch a lot of horror, but I just didn't think much to it, really. I didn't think it was that well done. Thought it was quite predictable. I was expecting something quite special here, because I've heard good things, which is fine. I mean, everyone has a different opinion, don't they? But with Gonjiam, I just found it a bit predictable. Like, aesthetically, the rooms look the same. The screaming was comical. I will admit the last 10 minutes was very tense, and there was some great scenes. So, you know, to give the film its due, the final 10 minutes had some fantastic scenes with some creepy ghost characters coming out of the woodwork and grabbing people's faces and things like that, and the sheer terror, expression of terror on some of the group's faces when they get grabbed by these mental asylum ghosts was very, very intense and looked really good. One of the final kills in the film, where one of the ghosts gets somebody, is very well done. The image of the face behind the person is quite terrifying. That's nightmare fuel right there, some good nightmare fuel. But as a whole, I just found it a bit predictable, a little bit boring. To me, I'm a big fan of Grave Encounters, which is like sort of an American version of this, where a group that have a show, a paranormal investigation show, going to an abandoned asylum. They go in there, and you know, that has a lot of ghostly activity and stuff, and I found Grave Encounters to be a lot better than this. It is older than this. This is from 2018. Grave Encounters is like 2010 or something, so it's like 8 years older. But I did find this a bit of an inferior version of Grave Encounters. Just my sort of point of view, if you will. But yeah, wasn't too high on it. I recommend checking it out. I mean, it's interesting-ish. Very slow to get going. Very predictable overall. Had some interesting scenes, like I said, the final 10 minutes, great. Best part of the film, the final 10 minutes. So that kind of like recuperated my rating a little bit, you know, revitalised the film a little bit with a good final 10 minutes. But as a whole, I didn't really enjoy it, to be fair. I'll give it 2.5 out of 5. It's a new release anyway, coming from Second Sight. I think it's released everywhere on Monday. I think it got delayed by a week, because it was meant to be out last Monday and they delayed it. Happy to have it in the collection. It will be staying because I'm a found footage junkie and I like collecting these movies, but a little bit predictable, a little bit samey, seen it all before. That's sort of my review on Gonjiam Asylum. It's a shame really, because I was expecting something a little bit special from the found footage genre, but no, it's not going to reinvigorate the genre or anything at all. It's just your typical found footage movie really, with some ghouls and ghosts thrown in. Got a bit of a Korean, obviously it's got that Korean sort of like bit of Korean spice in there, with it being a Korean film, you know, a bit of Korean flavour, which is kind of cool with the imagery. They are very good at doing scary faces and makeup and things like that. There's some good Korean horror films, as I said before on the unboxing, but no, didn't do much for me. 2.5 out of 5. What do you think of Gonjiam Asylum? I know it's got quite a good like following and a lot of people love it, but I just weren't blown away. But thanks for watching my review anyway, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.